Hey guys, Dane down here at ZIMM'S Guitars. I got a Harley Benton down here today. Looks like a Jaguar. Let's take this thing into the back room and put some new strings on it, and we'll take a look at this thing. Alright, so here it is, a Harley Benton. These things are sold out of Europe. The company is called Thomann that sells these. And it's a very inexpensive guitar. This guitar, I'm guessing, but it's probably only maybe a $150 guitar, something like that. They're very inexpensive guitars. Let's just see how this sounds. All the electrics sound good on this. Everything seems to be working. So, just guy brought it in. He wants a new pack of strings. This is his strings that he brought me. So we're going to put 9-gauge strings on it, and it looks like it currently has 10-gauge strings on it. So that'll be cool because I love how 9-gauge strings feel. I'm not the one that's going to be playing it, but I never argue with the guys that want to put 9-gauge strings on their guitar. So yeah, it looks just like a Jaguar. It's got the binding on the side of the neck. Looks like a rosewood neck. It's got these block inlays. And just running my fingers up along across of these fret ends, they feel pretty good. They feel good. Not too bad at all. So real quick, to just check the neck radius, I got this little guide right here. And that just sits right there like that. And to me, that looks like it's a 9-inch neck radius on that. Nope, 7 1/4. It's got a lot. It's a lot of gap right there. So yep, 9-inch radius. So big old P90s in this thing. My customer said he bought this guitar because he wanted something with P90s in it. And these are the Harley Benton brand. They're called Roswell pickups. And the 3-way switch here, you know, it doesn't go up and down in this direction. It goes side to side. Beautiful guitar. It looks just like a Jaguar. Let's get these strings off of here. I noticed down here that it has vintage Clouson style tuners. And the strings should come out of this really quick and easy. They just lift right out. So make strings outs quick and easy, like that. I don't charge very much money to do a string change out. So whenever I can get something quick and easy, right? There we go. Get these babies off of here. My string winder, I've had this thing for, I've had this little string winder going on for maybe 4 years now, and I can't keep the battery in it charged up anymore. Every time I do something, I have to plug it back in. So it's time to go on Amazon and order myself a new one. So you get the strings loose. You just pull this whole stop piece off. And then instead of pulling the strings all the way through, I just hold it over my trash can and I cut them all off. Alright, so real quick, let's take a look. Probably should have done this while I had the strings on the guitar. But I'll check it again after I put the new strings on. But let's just check the neck. Let's just see if this thing is straight. Now, is this short scale? Yeah, it is. Let's put it's labeled short scale right here. There you go. Awesome camera work, right? Oh man, I am so wrong. This is long scale. Okay. Oh yeah, well duh, Jaguar, it's a Fender, right? Long scale. There it is. Let's see how much of a gap we have underneath that, or if it looks flat. Well, That looks flat to me. That looks nice. And one thing that I did notice is I've got my Allen wrench right here. You guys are really hanging in there with me today with this great camera work. But here's my Allen wrench that I have. And there it goes. Fits in there nicely. It just feels like it's just kind of laying in there. It's like the truss rod is sort of in at the neutral spot. So let me just see if I can get it to where it goes snug. There you go. And once you get it in there, oh, come on out of there, girl. There we go. There we go. Just to try to snug it up a little bit there. So here's what we're going to do with these frets. So for a basic restring, I've got some of these lemon wipes. And I'm not going to get too crazy as far as polishing these frets or anything. Just going to rub a little bit of lemon oil on there. And these are those wipes. And this guy's almost dried up. But it'll do the job for this one. Unless you guys think I ought to pull a brand new one out. Okay, let's do it. Let me pull a brand new one out. These things have lasted me a little, I don't know, I've gone through about 2 packs of these in the last maybe 3 months or so. They kind of go kind of quick. So I would think that the little bottle of lemon oil is maybe more cost efficient than these little wipes. These frets are pretty good. Put a little lemon oil on here. And guys have told me always to rub this direction, because what you don't want to do is to rub dirt. If you go this direction, you're just going to take that dirt and you're just going to pack it up against the side of each fret. So I've had some people, you know, you hear 2 different stories. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody on the internet knows what they're talking about, right? Just because you do a YouTube video. Half the guys in the world are like, go with the grain. Go with the grain. The other half of the guys are like, no, 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 no. Stay on the frets so that you don't get all that dirt up along each edge of each fret. So yeah, so I just shoved the wipe back in there, and because it'll last, you know, seal it, zip tie it back up here. It'll last maybe 4 or 5 guitars before you got to pull another one out of there. But yeah, these Harley Benton guitars, these things are making a pretty big impact in the guitar world. They're so inexpensive that every guy out in the world is like, man, I gotta try one of those things. Just to see, you know, if it's something that I'm gonna love to have at $150 or $175 or however much they are. There's a lot of them that are less than $200. All right, Dunlop. Dunlop is in my opinion, Dunlop's a great company. All the Dunlop wah-wah pedals are awesome. I'm a Dunlop dealer, and I sell a lot of Dunlop strings, and I sell a lot of Ernie Ball strings. And I've recently became a Fender accessory dealer. So I'm also getting Fender strings. Now the one that I want to start doing, I probably should get it together a little bit and get on my computer and get a hold of D'Addario. I saw them when I was out at NAMM. I saw their booth and I have a business card, but I probably should start stocking D'Addario strings because they make a great product too. And so those are kind of the big four as far as strings, in my opinion. I get a lot of guys coming in wanting elixirs, and I also sell a few other different brands, but mostly those are the big four when it comes to strings. Okay, I got the strings on it. Let's look one more time at the neck. Let's see if this thing is straight. It's got a little relief in it. That's good. Not too bad. Let's give it one little tiny turn just to snug it up a little bit. See if I can do this with the camera between my legs. Sometimes what you got to do is got to loosen these strings a little bit so you can get your wrench in there easily. Move it out of the way. Kind of looking at the nut a little bit, and there we go. Let's see what that does. The nut, I think it might be one of those pre-lubed tusk nuts that is on this guitar. And it seems like it's cut nice on this end. It sticks out a little tiny bit right here, but not too bad. Alright, so I'm just sitting here kind of stretching the strings out a little bit. That last little tug on that truss rod made a big difference. These strings are nice and low. My customer decided to go with 9-gauge strings, and he wanted the action to be really super low. I think he'll be happy with this one. Alright guys, there you have it. A little restring on a Harley Benton JA-60 in Olympic white. Beautiful guitar, very good on your budget. And guys are digging these things. So I appreciate you guys watching. Look in the description. There's going to be a link where you can get a ZIMM'S Guitars t-shirt. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Hold on, let me give you a little something to take in.